What's going on, boys? My name is Joe. This is the Duel Factory, and in today's video, we're going to be bringing you a Time Thief deck profile. Something I've been wanting to profile for a while. I've just been waiting for my cards in the mail from Ghosts of the Past because we got the new Time Thief adjuster, and I finally got all my cards in the mail. So I'm very happy to bring you guys this deck profile. It's a deck that reminds me a lot of the Lunalight deck that you guys remember when we still had Tiger. That spams a lot of rank 4s and makes some pretty insane boards. However, it doesn't have the resiliency that the Lunalight deck has. It loses to a lot of one-card hand traps and mediocre hand traps like Ash Blossom, but it's a deck I really like and really enjoy, and I'm going to be bringing you a couple of deck profiles with this because I'm going to be playing it a lot. But before I start, don't forget to go check out Bingo HG's channel. We've been doing the X2 Drop podcast now every 2 weeks or so is what we've been shooting for. And then another person I'd also go suggest would be Legacy Crusaders. The guy, his name's Benji. I'm going to put his link in the description below as well. He's a really knowledgeable player if you actually sit down and listen to what he has to say. And we were remote dueling with this, and he actually helped me see some key lines of play that I was missing before. But enough about that. Let's go ahead and get into the deck profile. So to start off, we'll start with the Time Thief monsters. We play 3 copies of Time Thief Regulator. This is the best normal summon in the deck. It's your 1-card starter. So for those of you who don't know what this card does, it's very simple. So when it's on the field, you can special summon 2 Time Thief monsters with different names. Generally, you're going to be summoning Time Thief Adjuster and Time Thief Winder. It can do more than just summon those. It also has another effect too that a lot of people don't know. But when an XYZ monster that's on the field is destroyed by battle, you can special summon this card from the graveyard, but it leaves the field when it does. Or it's banished when it leaves the field. I didn't know this. This was actually a pretty important interaction, especially like when you're going into a board and you have like, say like a Force Tricks or something left over, but you have a regular in the graveyard that you really need. This could be a key push that you can use to actually get yourself back into the game. So 3 copies of Regulator, best card in your deck. We also play 3 copies of Winder. A lot of you guys already know what this does. It's essentially it fills a role of a starter and an extender, but whenever it's summoned or whenever it's special summoned, you can add any Time Thief card from deck to hand. Why is it? There we go. Got to refocus. But more or less, it adds any Time Thief card from deck to hand. Most of the time, you're adding the Retrograde as a line of interruption, but it can do more than just that. The new card that just got released, 2 copies of Time Thief Adjuster. For those of you who don't know what she does, she has 2 effects. So whenever a Time Thief monster is normal summoned or special summoned, normal special summoned, you can special summon this card from your hand, and then when it's summoned, it can send any Time Thief card from deck to graveyard. The part that cripples this card is it only can get one or the other effect. It can't do multiples in the same turn, which really sucks. This card would have been insane. I think the deck would have been a lot better if it got both effects in the same turn, but it was simply not meant to be. But the card is insane. You have to play it. And then the last 2 Time Thief monsters in the deck is 1 Chrono Quarter and 1 Bezel Ship. They more or less fulfill the same role. Bezel Ship, you can special summon by detaching material on the field. In the Chrono Quarter, whenever a Time Thief monster is banished, you can special summon this card from your graveyard. Like I said, they're just level 4 extenders, parts of the combo. The Bezel Ship you use in every single combo. Chrono Quarter you use in some combos, but not all of them. But that's it for the Time Thief monsters. On to the Wing Beast or the Raid Raptor cards. 2 copies of Strangulanius. This is one of the key cards you're going to be searching off your Force Tricks'. But what Strangulanius does is if you control a dark monster, you can actually special summon it from your hand, and then for the rest of the turn, you cannot special summon monsters except dark monsters for the rest of the turn. And then also, if you control an XYZ material with a dark XYZ, if you control a XYZ monster with a dark XYZ monster as a material, or with a dark I'm confused myself, but anyway, yeah. If you meet those conditions, you can special summon a level 4 Raid Raptor monster from your graveyard. So this is, you can bring back your Strangulanius or a Raider's Wing if it's in the graveyard too. It's for a free instant rank 4. I play 2 of it because I like being able to search a follow-up for the following turn. And then we play 1 copy of Raider's Wing. This is also a key part of your combos. A lot of the times you're going to be searching this as your second card. You can also search it because I'm also playing a copy of Mimicry Lanius, so you have multiple ways to get to this card. And then I'm also playing Mimicry Lanius. It's part of the combo. You summon most of the time. 9 times that turn you summon it off Wise Tricks. And then I like it because you can banish it. It can search any Raid Raptor card. So it can search the Strangulanius. It can search the Raider's Wing. It can also search the copy of the Counter Trap card that just came out not too long ago, which is Raid Raptor's Phantom Knight's Claw. It's another line of interruption it can search too, so that's why I like playing it in the deck. And then we play the 1 copy of Singing Lanius. This is usually the first card you're going to search off your Force Tricks and go into your Wise Tricks plays. And then the last one if we play is 1 copy of Silent Boots. You play this to send it off Phantom Knights of Rusty Bardi so you continue your combos. So far, my favorite extender that I'm playing, but I might honestly cut it from the deck just for more extender options that are a little bit more generic. But I'm playing 3 copies of Parallel Exceed Dragon. It pairs really well with Time Thief Regulator, and also it makes like normal summon like Bezel Ship with a copy of Parallel Exceed in your hand makes it also a full combo. So that's why we're playing this right now. But arguably, I might cut it for extra deck space and for better generic level 4 extenders. Like for example, we were talking about Danger Mothman. Potentially playing the Chaos Space Engine in this just for a level 4 extender, so on and so forth. And then for the hand traps, I play 3. I play 2 sets of hand traps, but they're both high impact hand traps. I play Nibiru the Primal Being because, like I said, it's a high impact hand trap, and I think it hits a little bit more than some of the other hand traps do. But arguably, this could be a slot for something different. And then I'm also playing 3 copies of Gamma. I think it's the best hand trap right now, and it pairs really well with your Time Thief Regulator. And I think what we're going to do. Since I'm going to be changing up the extract a little bit, I think we're going to start playing a copy of Time Thief, not Time Thief, but Psyframe Lord Lambda. So that way, at the very least, if my combos get stunned, you can usually end on a Lambda and a Time Thief Reader, which also gets you a Gamma to your hand, which gives you 2 lines of interruption. And then you have to play the one of Driver if you're playing the Gamma package. And that's it for the monsters. On to the spell cards. They're just spell cards. Or they're just power spells, really. But we play 3 copies of Pot of Prosperity. We're playing this simply for the consistency. It makes seeing your Regulator turn 1 a lot easier. And then, yeah, there's not much to say about it. Especially, like, my favorite thing about it is, like, if your combo gets stopped at any point, you can activate this and search for, like, an extender to keep playing. I am playing 1 copy of Upstart Goblin, but this is going to change. I just wanted to play more consistency cards, but it does conflict with Pot of Prosperity. In the Time Thief deck, since you play Winder, I think you have to play at least 1 copy of Time Thief Startup, and that's why I am playing the 1 copy. More or less, we're playing the 1 copy because it turns Time Thief Winder and a Time Thief monster in your hand into a full combo. But you do have to play it for that to happen, so that's why I'm playing it. It was more like an engine requirement. And then I'm playing the best extender and Monster Reborn, not much to say there. And then for the 2 rank up spells, I'm playing 1 copy of the Phantom Knight's Rank Up Magic Force, and then 1 copy of Rank Up Magic Soul Shade Force. Every combo involves resolving this card, and this one gives you access to Dark Wakium XYZ Dragon. It also gives you access to Dark Rebel in Dark... I can't remember it, but it's the other one. But essentially, we're using it as a line of interruption. And then the one of in Called by the Grave. And then we play a bunch of one-off trap cards. So the one that you're going to be searching off, not regular, but Winder most of the time, is going to be your 1 copy of Time Thief Retrograde. It stops any spell or trap card, then attaches it as an XYZ material to a Time Thief XYZ monster you control. So most of the time, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be giving Perpetua or Redo an extra material. And then we also play 1 copy of Flyback. It's a DD Crow, essentially, when it's in the graveyard. And that's the most important thing you need to know about it. And then the new trap, 1 copy of Raid Raptor's Phantom Knight's Claw. Essentially what this card is it is a monster negation effect by detaching a XYZ material on the field. And then you get an additional effect if it's a Raid Raptor, Phantom Knight, or Dark XYZ, or XYZ Dragon, I'm sorry. It gets an additional effect where the original, you can... with the monster you control on the field, so one of those cards, gains the original attack of the card that you destroyed with it. So that effect doesn't always come up, but it is an effect that comes with it. And then 2 PK traps I play is the 1 copy of Shade Brigadine and the 1 copy of the Phantom Knight's Fog Blake. An easy form of interruption you can search, and the Shade Brigadine is actually part of your combo. It can also serve as an extender if you need it to. And that is the main deck. It's 40 cards, technically 39 if you count Upstart. On to the extra deck, the 2 Time Thief XYZs will go over, Perpetua and Time Thief Redoer. Time Thief Double Barrel has come out, but I have decided to cut the card because I think there's just better options you go into. But these 2, you go into almost every single combo string that you do. Time Thief Redoer is a fantastic rank 4. It has several lines of play and several lines of interruption you have. And Perpetua is also a fantastic pair with it because it gives it free XYZ materials. It special summons your Time Thieves from the graveyard, giving you more cards to work with, and that's why it's one of my favorite cards to use. For the other XYZs, we're playing 2 copies of Force Tricks. Your combos require 2 copies, so you have to. Like I said, it's an engine requirement. And then you also play 1 copy of Cyber Dragon Infinity. You're always summoning this off your Soul Save Force as a line of interruption. And then it also makes your combo safe once you have the card on the field. And then the other XYZs we play, like I was saying earlier, we are playing the 1 copy of Dark Wakium XYZ Dragon. It's part of your combo. You don't have to play this, but the more and more I play the deck, the more and more I see that I want the card itself, so that's why I am playing a copy of it. And to make its effect live, you do have to play the one copy of Dark Rebellion XYZ Dragon, which oddly enough makes game pushes really easy. And then I'm also playing Arc Rebellion XYZ Dragon. So arguably, the reason we're playing this one, it's really good for game pushes, but two, it makes your rank up magic more live during your opponent's turn, because it makes your Bardiche a generic interruption. And then in situations where you can't actually make the Requiem Dragon, but you can make the Arc Rebellion XYZ Dragon because you don't need a Rebellion to be underneath of it, that's why we play it. We also play one copy of Zeus. Like I said, if you can make XYZs, it's a no-brainer that you need to be playing this card. And then for the other generic one that I play, or another line interruption, is Evil Swarm Nightmare. I think this card's crazy. And you can also, once both materials are burned, you can turn it into the Arc Rebellion XYZ Dragon, so that's why I'm playing it. And then the generic rank 4 I'm playing is Dweller. I was playing Dweller and Tornado Dragon, but as I kept playing, Tornado became less needed as versus Dweller, and I wanted to make room. Arguably, that card's probably going to come back, but I'm not 100% sure yet. And then for the links, we played one Wystrix. This card's bonkers. I can't believe they printed it. One copy of Rusty Bardiche, again, bonkers. We play an Almirage for the Parallel Exceed Dragon, but if I'm not going to play Parallel Exceed Dragon, Almirage is probably going to get cut. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. And then I am playing the one copy of Borreload Savage Dragon. Arguably, you can only summon it if you resolve a Gamma on your turn, but it's another line of interruption that you can have. And that's what I'm playing right now. It'll probably get cut. I don't know what it'll be cut for, but more likely it'll be cut. But that was my Time Thief deck profile. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Like I said, I'm going to be bringing you updates of this deck here, and I'm probably going to post at least 2 or 3 more deck profiles of this at some point. And I'm also going to be coming up with combo videos because I got a new setup and everything like that. So I'm really excited to bring you more material about this deck. I'm probably also going to bring you another Tri-Brigade list. I really liked the last one I did, but I've seen some glaring flaws in it after playing it a little bit more, and I think I'm going to bring you a version that plays Tri-Brigade Dogmatica, because I think those engines go really well together, and just kind of like bringing you stuff until the Bear Blossom also comes out. But like I said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, tell me what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.